Right, I thought I'd explain how I've got my header bolts out so far on my GSXR 600 Srad. They are rather rusty, as you can see from this one here. I've wire brushed them and I've heated them up at least 3 or 4 times and put WD-40 on them in quick succession. And be careful with your WD-40 because it is flammable. And then this is the sort of end process. Now I'm going to try and get it out. I've hammered in the Allen bit, so that's tight as anything. So now I want some heat on it, so blowtorch and heating up the alley of the block rather than the bolt, because the alley should expand quicker than the bolt. And try and get it all the way round. Nice bit of heat in there. Give it a good dose of heat. That's I don't know whether these headers have ever been off, but it's a 17-year-old bike, and for the crud that was on the bolts, I'd say it was 17 years worth of crud. Right, so bit of heat. Turn that off. What sets fire to stuff. Now, a quick slap with the hammer while it's still hot. And then all I'm using is a very short, small ratchet. And if I can't, there you go, it's gone straight away. And if I couldn't do it with that, this one here, I had to heat up 2 or 3 times more until I could actually undo it with that. The reason I'm using a small one, in my mind, if I can't undo it with that, then it's still too tight. If I use anything bigger, then I chance snapping the head off. So that's all I've used for all, that's 7 so far. I've got 1 underneath to do for the finish of it. So that's all I've used. Very short ratchet, loads of heat, loads of penetrating oil, and it's the first time I've ever done it, and I'm chuffed. I know I'm going to break that last one now, but I'm chuffed. I was dreading this job, absolutely dreading this job. But yeah, absolutely chuffed. So that's how I've got my header bolts out. If you're having trouble with yours, give it a go. I never even attempted the bolts before I started applying the heat and the WD-40. Never even bothered trying. So, you know, take that as read. They might have been loose anyway, but I know from this one they weren't loose, because this was a pig. Well, for the nightmares I've seen on YouTube, it wasn't a pig, but out of all of them so far, that was the pig. Needed reheating and heating and heating till quite a temperature, really, and then it freed and it went. So, and if I hadn't have got that 3rd time, I'd have put loads of WD-40 on it and moved on to the next one, let that penetrate and then go back to it. Even if it was the next day, and then apply some heat and all the rest of it, there's no way I was going to up the size of my spanner, because there's too many disasters with head bolts broken off in alley heads. So yeah, that was me, that's what I done. Hope that helped someone.